In a bold move to tackle the skyrocketing rent here in Nigeria, as well as ease the burden on tenants, several states across the country are clamping down on the activities of agents, accusing them of inflating costs, demanding outrageous commissions, as well as making housing inaccessible to the ordinary Nigerian.
Most of increase in house rent are not originally from the landlord, it's from agents, some greedy agents.
As these reforms gain momentum in states like Lagos, Ogun, Ebonyi, and even Abia states, a big question looms large over the Federal Capital Territory. Will the FCT follow suit to curb the rising house rent in Abuja?
Every agent to be registered and have license to be an agent.
Join us in the course of this interview. Have you ever had to deal with a house agent? Maybe trying to rent or buy a property?
Of course, I've had a lot of experience with them, the good and the bad and the ugly side of the experiences I had with them.
I've not really had an encounter personally, but then a lot of my friends have spoken about them, and I think they are doing a really nice job.
The first time I came into Abuja, I met a housing agent who in fact, by virtue of speaking my language, I trusted him. I gave him money to get a house for me. He got far below what I requested and tripled the price of the fund. So what he got for me was like 10% of what I gave him. So it was from the landlord I later found out. So it was so devastating. And he told me, you know what he said? He said, they move before Gama and chop.
Do you really think that these house agents are responsible for the increasing house rents in Nigeria?
The thing is not in totality.
They are partly responsible, and also some landlords too. As we have greedy agents, you also have greedy landlords. So it is both of them. But agent contributes because sometimes just because of that little 10% or 20%, they want to increase the house rent. Don't know that after that year, the person will continue paying the same amount. So that is the issue.
It's their job. Now, if you ask someone that if someone is looking for a house and the person out to look for the house by himself, it's going to be stressful. So they will undergo that stress for you, and for that service you need to pay. So I don't think they are responsible for the increase in house rents. Okay, I don't.
Most of increase in house rents are not originally from the landlord. It's from agents, some greedy agents.
Some house agents collect as high as 500,000 naira agent fee and commission for an apartment of 500,000 naira. With this in mind now, do you think banding these people will help to reduce the cost of renting an apartment?
The truth is that it will help reduce the amount, but then this thing is done once. If you are looking for a house, the agent will take out the fee once. It's not like the agent is going to keep collecting the fee. So I don't think it's okay for them to be doing their job because it makes life easier.
Some of these agents, this is their work. Nigeria, our government is good at taking decisions, banning things and stopping things without creating preemptive measures. This is jobs of people. All we need from government, what government can do that will be balanced, is to put regulation that will regulate them, put a law that they will not be that if you are a tenant, your right is breached. You can be hard, but you know how things are going. So if this can be put in place, I think it's better in that way than outright banning of those agents. You will have to have more criminals in the street to trouble us the more.
What kind of regulation would you recommend?
One of the regulations that is possible, you know, is for every agent to be registered and have license to be an agent. So such that if they default, then you can easily track them. Since they are registered, they have license with the government. That's one of the easiest way to get it done.
If they are finally banned, do you think the landlords will be able to manage renting out their properties by themselves?
That's another thing. I don't think so.
Before agent came in place, people have been renting house. So they will still rent their house. And it will still reduce cost of house because all this agent fee, legal fee, caution fee, all this fee, inspection fee, all those fees will be cut off from house rent.
You can't imagine a landlord won't be going out advertising the house, but the house agent can go out and look for houses that are vacant for customers. So it's easier that way.
So you talk about landlords who are also greedy initially. Don't you think landlords will also look for ways to still increase the house rent? Do you think so?
That is where government need to come in place in regulating. If they really care for the citizen, there should be a minimum regulation of prices of housing, but per location and the type of the house. It shouldn't exceed it.
Here in Abuja, house rent is notoriously high. Now, do you think the FCT administration should also follow suit in trying to regulate or ban these agents?
I think they should regulate rather than ban.
What do you think government should be doing differently to solve the housing deficit in Nigeria?
Like what is done in Hong Kong, what Muammar Gaddafi did, he was having massive housing. But in Nigeria, they only concentrate on civil servants. How many percentage of Nigerians are civil servants? It's not up to 30, it's not more than 30% of Nigerians are civil servants. Me, I'm not a civil servant. I have my own company and I have people who are working for me. So those ones, they are not covered. So government should consider having more housing. When government have more of house, like when Aerofire buses were on the streets, then the commuters, they have to bring down their price, because if their price is too high, you enter Aerofire bus. So government will have to flag out more houses, engage into that housing to accommodate people.